With me is Matthew Richardson.
Yes, thanks, Dennis. Real pleasure to be here for this game today.
Today, the Eagles versus Fremantle. Only 5 minutes remaining. And the crowd are appreciating it. The Chiefs' hard work is paying off. That looks great, and everything was straight correctly. Yeah, the last Here comes West Coast. Only 5 minutes remaining. These lineups look very strong, and both teams look fired up and set to go. The players are all eagerly awaiting the siren. Here we go. It's West Coast versus the Dockers. Quick hands find the running player. Shoots off the handball. Taken by Kennedy. As cool as a prize marrow as he lines up for this shot. The ball is thumped towards goal by Kennedy. Kennedy slots the goal. The Eagles get a goal. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Studley guides it. Hogan is able to grab it on the half volley. Jams it on the boot now. Dowling got under it. 40 meters from home. Dowling takes a shot at goal. Hasn't got the goal. West Coast by 7 points. He may just play onto himself here. The options are few and far between at the moment. Puts boot to ball. Let's have the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. Dowling tries his luck with a shot at goal. That's 2 in a row for the Eagles. There's already some distress for the Dockers. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Here's the bounce. Studley is a class above. I expect he'll continue to dominate Griffin. Sheed kicks. Jetta gets it on the bounce. Going for goal number 1. Plenty of shots are spoiled at the last moment by efforts to add just those few more meters. The Dock is already trailing by an uncomfortable margin.
Redden, he's creative with his game. He always makes an appearance on the highlight reel.
Only 4 minutes remaining. Studley aims for his man on the ground. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. Kennedy has just shaved the post. It's a behind. The Dock is trailing already. They need to pick up the pace, and right now. Redden assesses his options now. He's just trying to find a loose man in the defensive 50. Takes that one strongly. Pierce gains possession through the interception. He kicked that one like my mother. Hands like dinner plates. Kennedy going through his routine. Unfortunately, they mowed the grass very short tactically this week. Kennedy shoots it. A magnificent kick right through the middle. Pressure already being applied to the Dockers.
Kennedy is a first-class decision maker.
Ruckman. Look at that bounce. Tapped by Studley. He controls the bouncing ball. Wow, no match for the man with the ball. Dawson throws it clear as day. Gaff kicks it. No contest for that mark. Rioli setting his sights on the goals. A set shot on a 30-degree angle. Going for goal number 1. All eyes are watching. Chalk up a goal for the Eagles. And that puts them further in front. There's already some distress for Fremantle. The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. First hand's important. Sheed on the ball at the moment. Hogan comes away with the ball. Approaching the goals now. He receives the handball. Going for goal number 1. Nice goal from Hogan. This kick stretches the lead. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Bounce goes the ball. Studley nicely outclassing Griffin. Sheed comes away with the ball. Gains possession. Kicks it. Marked by Cockatoo. He steadies now in front of goal. He'll need his Saturday or Sunday best from here. He's elected to play on. Kicks it across the ground. Great grab. Let's have the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. Low spearing kick. Able to grab it on the half volley. Cockatoo whacks one on the boot for goal. Cockatoo executes the goal well. This lead getting bigger now. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. The bounce is straight as an arrow. Punch by Studley. Controlled by Taberner. Nicely intercepted by Jetta. Handballs from the tackle. Gives it to the running man. Chips it down towards half forward. Lucky bounce collected. Rioli steers the ball towards goal. Chalk up a goal for the Eagles. The Eagles leads by 45.
The Eagles has an abundance of quality mids and small forwards, and they are just running rings around. The Dockers, they aren't worried about playing on because they know they're probably going to get better shots at goal on the run.
You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Guided down nicely by Studley. That drop punt works well for Fife. Good mark on the run. Puts boot to ball. Takes that one strongly.
Yo, it's just a phenomenal mark. If I ever saw him drop one, I'll eat my hat. Jetta with handball. He boots it. Hogan, just the better man in that contest.
Hogan takes a shot at goal. Studley alone for the uncontested mark. He'll need a long-range boomer from here. Almost in the bag from this position, you would think. Going for goal number 1. It's in the air. Oh, that was a brave shot. Good goal. The first goal for Studley. This kick stretches the lead. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. There's the bounce. Studley decisively has it now. Goes short with a hand pass. Hogan making his way in. Let's hope he's compensated for the win. Kennedy dishes it off by hand. A goal for West Coast. He's giving it all he's got this match. That's number 3. That's 9 in a row for West Coast. The Eagles hit the Rucks. The ball bouncing well.
The Eagles have just been really well organised and courageous in the centre, and that's why they've been winning the ball. And the ball crosses over the boundary. Just 60 seconds left. Crewis taps it. Studley collects it. Studley goes for home. West Coast get the goal. The Eagles bout in front over the Dockers.
He scores, he scores, he scores. What an absolute classic. All is in readiness. Nice bounce. Bruce with a big fist on it. That picks up the bouncing ball. Kicks it. Hands like dinner plates. You know more about him than me, Richo. Reckon he can bag this one?
It's just too far out for him, Dan.
He'll need a long-range boomer from here. He holds his breath. That was a huge kick. Malcolm Blight would be happy with that one. Hogan gets number 2. The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Deft touch from Bruce. Casanova would have been jealous of that pickup. Gaff heading in. Watch his style. Gaff goes goalward. It's true. This kick has extended their lead. West Coast with a healthy gap on the scoreboard, leading the Dockers 75-0.
West Coast are just really comfortable kicking for goal on the run because it's just an extension of their normal field kicking, and they have absolutely no issues there.
The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. The bounce, laser straight. Bruce with the first touch. He threaded the needle to get the handball out. Kicks it. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Kennedy with a pretty easy kick. Kicks into the forward line. Studley gets it on the bounce. A short handball. Kennedy with a great kick. Good things come in threes. That's his third. They increase their lead. The replay capturing everyone's attention. What a goal. He's happy with that effort, and so he should be. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. Here we go. Bruce gets onto the ball. A short handball. He kicks the ball out of congestion. A nice uncontested mark for Studley. 50 metres out. Get back in from this position. 50 metres from home. The kick from almost straight in front of the goals. That's a goal. What a long kick. Studley makes the hat-trick. This kick puts them further into the lead. Is there anything interesting in the stats, Richard?
Neither team showing any superiority in the tackling count today. Really close. Locked horns in the tackle contests, 5-2. Kicking is one of the most essential skills in football, and West Coast will put 36 on the board, which should place them in a good position at this stage of the game if they can keep that up. West Coast breaking up plenty of handballs at the moment, 18 on the board, leaving the Dockers in their wake with 1.
Enlightening, Richo. And we're back for the second term.
Winning means you're willing to go longer, work harder and give more than anyone else.
Tabernet feeds it wide. Jack takes the mark. He wants to play on. Moves it quickly by hand. Going for goal number 2. What a huge goal by Cockatoo. That's 2 now. He's playing well. They increase their lead. The ruckmen steel themselves before the bounce. Both rucks have a fair shot at this one. Studley punches. Jeddick has the ball. He boots it from the pack. Strong mark by Dawson.
Dawson's got good knowledge of the game and he can see the events unfolding in front of him, but he just needs to react a little faster, concentrating hard as he lines up the goal. Fife with the kick. Slips through his fingers.
The Rass. Handballs to his own advantage. Scoops up the ball. Good drop punt by Chi. Cockatoo with the mark. He handballs it. Gaff takes aim for goals. Looks like he forgot to practice his kicking during the week. The Dockers get the free kick as it goes out on the full. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Blakely directing the play, sends it outside the 50.
Well, West Coast have managed to rack up a big number of marks. It's easy to see why they're leading this match. Cockatoo with the kick. Darling lines up. Darling with the shot. It's going. Got the distance and the accuracy.
All is in readiness. Umpire bounces the ball. Griffin without a touch. The clearance by Studley. Bounces favourably for McGovern. Handball short. He gives the ball away. Is in his possession. 5 down. I don't think he'll be coming back out. That was nasty stuff. And the mark will be paid. The Rass, not wasting time, elects to play on. A mark by Jack.
Jack's got a decent leap on him, but there's still some room for improvement. Passes by hand. Cole returns it. He boots it. Strong mark there.
Chip kick along the wing. Great mark under pressure. Cockatoo puts it on the boot. He wins the contest. Savage with the kick. Darling marks it. Takes his time as he lines up for goal. It's okay to have butterflies. Just get them in flying formation. Cockatoo, a long way out. This will have to be his very best kick to score from this range. He's getting accustomed to kicking goals. Well, that was a brave shot. Good goal. West Coast leads the Dockers. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Clean tap out of the ruck is in his possession. Delivers the footy with a beautiful drop pass. Studley choosing to play on. Looking for another goal here. West Coast get the scoreboard ticking over with that goal. His kick is forward. Studley getting them further in front. And that goal is right off the top shelf for him. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. A dead straight bounce. One down by Studley. Savage, I have no idea how you managed to get that out. Jams it on the boot now. No contest for that mark. Cockatoo decides to play on. Lecrac got under it. As cool as a prize marrow as he lines up for this shot. 20 metres out. Famous last words, I know, but this is a goal he shouldn't miss. Lecrac shoots. Nice goal from Lecrac. Gets his first. They're starting to stamp their dominance on this game. Oh, he'll be loving that goal when he sees it in the highlights package. Congratulated by his teammates. Umpire bounces the ball.
Studley can achieve anything he sets his mind to. The sky is the limit for this guy. Head down, going for goal. Goal for West Coast.
The replay capturing everyone's attention. What a goal. Celebration time after that one for Studley. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Studley with the hit. Handball short. He seems to have the ball on a string, Richard.
You're right, Dennis. I've just about run out of things to say about his performance. I'm just going to watch and enjoy this display.
It's like he has the ball on a string. The ruckmen, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Hit by Studley. He controls the bouncing ball.
Clark can
roll up. There'll be a ball up in the centre square.
Studley tackles him to the ground. He lays off the pass. Darling handballing to his own advantage. Head down, going for goal.
The Eagles fight 135. Replays are great when you can see how talented these guys are at conjuring something out of nothing. You can see it on his face. He's happy with that effort. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. The ball is bounced. Studley aims for his man on the ground. Is in his possession. Counting down, we've hit the 60-second mark. With the ball now. He's running hot, Richard.
I can't believe it, Dennis. He just keeps surprising us up here in the commentary box.
The Eagles with the ascendancy over Fremantle, leading the match 141-0. He scores, he scores, he scores. What an absolute classic. Gio happy. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Good bounce. Studley gets onto the ball. The ball came out of the pack like a wet salmon. Anything that goes that far needs a stewardess. Steady hands there as he holds that one. He kicks it gun barrel straight. West Coast in front.
The Eagles are just really comfortable kicking for goal on the run because it's just an extension of their normal field kicking and they have absolutely no issues there.
He's loving that replay. And he's making sure his opponent knows all about it. The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce.
The Eagles have just been really well organised and courageous in the centre, and that's why they've been winning the ball. Kennedy really forced to earn that mark. He doesn't want to take too long lining this shot up.
He's looking to add another. Kennedy did well then. That's number 5. The Eagles leads by 153. The ruckmen steel themselves before the bounce. Bounce goes the ball. Studley with a big fist on it. A lovely drop punt. That was all Brioli. 45 metres out. 45 metres out. Having a big day, going for goal number 4. West Coast get a goal. West Coast with a healthy gap on the scoreboard, leading the Dockers 159-0. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Studley with the punch. Savage onto the ball. Anything stands out there, Richo, with the stats?
The Eagles in front on the scoreboard and are racking up a good number of stats to go with it.
That's a unique spin on things, Richo. It's half time and both teams will be deep in discussion at the moment. Finally, the third term begins.
They've come out from the long break and hopefully they have agreed upon the price they must pay for success. Doing this enables teams to ignore the minor hurts, the opposition pressure and the temporary failures.
He's a long way from home, but he's a chance. Heads up the corridor. Studley gets the mark without contest. Would you back him in from here, Richo?
Most players at this level shouldn't have any trouble with this conversion.
Studley kicks for goal. Fantastic goal by Studley. He's on fire at the moment. 7 kicks of his have gone in. I got to say, that's even a better goal the second time around. Studley loves that. Tapped by Studley. He gets his hands on the footy. He has the ball. Gains possession. The ball mopped up. The loose ball picked up by McGovern. The ball comes loose as he's taken down by Ballantyne. Yeo lobs the pass. Works it across the ground. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. You know more about him than me, Richo. Reckon he can bag this one?
He's paid to kick these, Dennis.
45 metres out. Kennedy shoots it. Rioli looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. West Coast with the advantage as they lead Fremantle 171-0.
Rioli is really good at reading the play out on the field. He just needs to start doing it faster.
The replay capturing everyone's attention. What a goal. There's the bounce. Studley got a fist on it. Has it now. Finding the running player. It's been intercepted by the opposition. Jams it on the boot. Lucky bounce collected. The ball is slammed towards goal by Kennedy. The Eagles over. The Dockers by 172.
The Dockers are trying to take this game on, but their disposal hasn't been great and they're being punished on the turnover. They just need to slow it down a little and look for a safer option. He slams that on the boot. Strong mark there. Darling with handball. Studley shoots for goal. Magnificent kick of the footy.
The Eagles in front. Well, that's what we've come to expect from him. Fantastic goal. Here we go. Studley taps it. McKenna has the ball. Takes possession. Gets the ball out of heavy traffic. Cockatoo over the top. Cockatoo likes his chances for goal. West Coast in front. The replay capturing everyone's attention. What a goal. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. More bounce than a dodgy check. Studley nicely outclassing Griffin. Lobs the pass. Now he wants it back. Darling gets it back from Shuey. Approaching the goals now. The bouncing ball is controlled. He's running hot, Richard.
Well, Dennis, I just think he's having fun with them now.
He's really a ball magnet. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. Chalk up a goal for the Eagles. Goal number 6. He's really putting on a show today. And they stretch out their lead. He's loving that replay, and he's making sure his opponent knows all about it. His teammates rush over. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. Good bounce. Palms it down nicely. Controlled by McGovern. Fife has caught him for holding the ball. Fife slams it on the boot. Great mark. Dio passes. Interception. Valentine kicks. Over the top of the pack.
Jack needs to work on his vertical leap because at times he can be found wanting when he's leaping for the ball. Cole has the football. It's been cut off. He almost anticipated just where the pass was going and got there first.
Picture perfect drop punt. Jetta controls. He gets another possession. Kicked at goal by Rioli. Chalk up a goal for West Coast. Sweet dreams are made of this. Who would really disagree? This kick stretches the lead.
West Coast has an abundance of quality mids and small forwards, and they are just running rings around. The Dockers, they aren't worried about playing on because they know they're probably going to get better shots at goal on the run.
Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Studley taps with the ball now. It grabs it on the run. Head down now as he goes in for the goal. Nice work from Lacroix. Shuey with a clinical drop pass. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. The Eagles beginning to apply their supremacy on the scoreboard with a lead of 197-0. Redden waiting to bring it back into play. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it.
The Dockers haven't had many options to kick into. It's resulted in far too many pack contests. They need to start running for each other and creating some space out there. We're at the 90-second mark. Lining it up with the goal now. Rioli puts his boot on it.
Kennedy heads in for the goals. Kennedy executes the goal well. That's number 7. West Coast by 203. The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Deft touch from Studley. Passed by Shuey. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Guided by Studley. Dowling controls it. He shows the quick hands. Puts the head down as he runs in. The goal for West Coast. The lead has been increased. West Coast leads by 209.
The Eagles are just really comfortable kicking for goal on the run because it's just an extension of their normal field kicking, and they have absolutely no issues there.
All is in readiness. Umpire bounces the ball.
Studley has his feet firmly on the ground and is just a great leader around the club. He goes for home. Studley takes the shot.
He's looking for options now. Plays onto himself. Kicks. These possessions just keep ticking over for Blair. He takes the ball over the line. The umpire has released the ball. Griffin without a touch. The clearance by Studley. Yeo with the kick. Couldn't complete the mark. Shuey sticks out his hands and collects the ball. Approaching the goals now. The Eagles get the scoreboard ticking over with that goal. West Coast by 216.
West Coast has an abundance of quality mids and small forwards, and they are just running rings around Fremantle. They aren't worried about playing on because they know they're probably going to get better shots at goal on the run.
That replay shows just how good that goal was. His face says it all. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Studley nicely outclassing Griffin. Penetrating hand pass. Taberner drives it inside the 50. He gets above the crowd. Goes up the line. Blair grabs that one. Hands it out to open space. Richo, how well are these teams performing?
The Eagles are winning almost everything in this match.
That's a unique spin on things, Richo. quarter.
The game isn't over till it's over.
Guided down nicely by Studley. Shuey with the football. Lobs the pass. Dawson in the back. That doesn't look too good. He must be injured. Savage looking badly hurt. He'll be heading off the ground. A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. Studley might struggle for this distance. Studley takes aim for goals. Goal from a long way out by Studley. They increase their lead. It looks like the Eagles have this one in the bag. He'll kick. It's not a bad sort of a kick either. It's a goal. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. There's the bounce. Tapped by Studley. Gaff gets the ball. The ball came out of the pack like a wet salmon. The loose ball picked up. Sharing is caring. He seems to have the ball on a string, Richard.
Yes, he's had it again, Dennis. He just seems to be everywhere tonight.
That could be the final nail in the coffin.
West Coast have just backed their pace and skills, and they've been rewarded on the scoreboard. It's been pretty impressive.
Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. The bounce is straight as an arrow. Studley gets the tap, gains possession. Penetrating hand pass. Gets boot to leather. Hogan with an easy mark. Boots it. Casanova would have been jealous of that pickup. Lecrac starts in, his shadow beside him. Where else would it be? Well, it depends on the side. That could be the final nail in the coffin.
West Coast have just backed their pace and skills, and they've been rewarded on the scoreboard. It's been pretty impressive.
The ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. Here's the bounce.
Studley has such great hands. He always gives his team first touch, and he seems to always know who's in the best position to receive those clever touches. Gaff puts his boot on it. Just wasn't able to grab it cleanly. Savage picks up the loose ball. He boots it. He takes a strong mark.
Hogan sends it to open space. Studley takes a shot at goal. Chalk up a goal for the Eagles. The opposition have no answers. Another goal for Studley.
Studley is a first-class decision maker. He appears relatively unhurried when under pressure and constantly finds the best option in heavy traffic. What a great skill. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Definitely palmed to advantage. Has it now. Gaff somehow manages to get that ball out with all those players around him. Head down now as he goes in for the goal. If this game were being played on water, West Coast would be walking on it. Well, that's what we've come to expect from him. Fantastic goal. Studley with the goal, and he runs back into position. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. The Rucks can't complain about that true bounce. Studley with a big fist on it. He has the ball, gets boot to high. Marked by Gaff. He hand passes the ball. Kicks it across the ground. That was all McGovern. Choose to kick it. The bouncing ball is controlled. Nothing presenting. He fires it to an empty space. Just 3 minutes to go. Sends it on its way. Marked by Jetta. Stabs the ball. Sheed takes the mark uncontested. Sheed has an elite ability to elevate off the ground. Puts boot to ball. Savage with the ball. Puts boot to ball. It's a mark, concentrating hard as he lines up the goal.
There's a vast chasm between him and the goals ahead. shot by Studley. It's in the air. Studley with the goal. Studley is simply unstoppable now. That could be the final nail in the coffin. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. The bounce is straight as an arrow. Studley really gets onto this one. Fife slams it on the boot. Nice hands.
Play on.
Shoots off the handball. Shuey has the chance to add one more to his task. Just trying to go through for a behind. West Coast leads by 2, 53.
Redden just has endless possibilities. I'm really excited to watch this kid grow. Cockatoo with an easy mark. Sending it on its way. It gets it under pressure. Hogan kicks for goal. Score for the Eagles.
The Ruckman. Bounce is dead straight. The clock ticks down with only 2 minutes left. Shuey threading the needle right there. Savage running in, about to kick. Gets the behind. West Coast lead the Dockers. He may just play onto himself here. The options are few and far between at the moment. Simply outplayed the opposition there. Goes towards half forward. Hogan had no chance, but at least he made an attempt. He controls the bouncing ball. Clark racking up the possessions. Kicks it. That was all Fife. Nice drop punt. Great mark under pressure. 40 metres from home. Bennell with a perfect drop punt. The ball goes out of bounds. Umpire throws the ball in. Studley punches it. Hand passed by Sheed. He's done a Lady Gaga. He kept everyone guessing. And he's heading for home. Simply outplayed the opposition there. A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. Going for goal number 3. Lecrac missed everything there. Out on the full. Free kick to Fremantle. Redden with no time to delay with that kick. Cockatoo wants to play on. Gets the distance. West Coast are in control of this game. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce.
Studley would have to be one of the most consistent performers in the competition. He's the type of player every coach loves to have in his side. Studley goes for goal. Magnificent goal. West Coast are in front.
Lucky we have that goal recorded because it was first rate. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Deft touch from Studley. Gains possession. McKenna onto the ball. McKenna kicks it to the square. A nice uncontested mark for Chi. Intercepted. Fife puts it on the boot. No question whether that was delivered. Waiting for the final siren now. Bennell taking aim, 25 metres out. This game is in danger of spiralling out of control. They must get a goal here. The Rats lacks precision. Almost a touch of synchronized swimming at that moment. to think this game is over before it began. I don't think there's anything further I can add that will shed light on this outcome. Very one-sided. But Joe, you like the Matildas.
The Dockers not offering a challenge.
Thanks for that, Joe. Final scores 72-0. It's all said and done. It's real and it's been fun.
Kings of the big game, where the Eagles were flying high.